Question of the day is, what is the purpose of life? Purpose of life? Personally, I think the purpose of life is to do everything and anything you can. I think purpose is to enjoy life to the fullest. I think the purpose is to get rich. Actually, no, it's not even purpose for getting rich. I think the purpose is making memories, making experiences, making friends, falling in love, having a kid. I think that's what life is really about. I think that's what life is about. Having a purpose, waking up every day to make something happen, waking up every day to make a goal happen. I think life is about improving every single day. You know, but in order to sum it all up, I think that life is about making experiences and making memories and doing things that you love to do. You know, everybody should speaking of things that you love to do, I think everybody should take a risk in life. If you have a dream, make the dream, go for it. Dream big, always, make the dream come true, because when you dream big and you manifest, that's how the dream actually happens. When you actually manifest it and work hard. People don't just wake up successful, or people don't wake up confident. People don't wake up with a girlfriend. They wake up with these things because they worked hard for it. They tried multiple times, they failed, and they got around that failure, and they actually, the failure motivated them to keep trying. And just having that feeling to just not give up, as Eminem said in his Till I Collapse video, you gotta find that strength within you, even though, some days you might feel like not wanting to do it. Some days you might feel like not wanting to work out. Some days you might not feel like wanting to accomplish your goals, because you're like, oh, I'm not seeing any growth right now. It's been 2 years. I still haven't gotten a viewer on my TikTok or whatever. I don't know. But you're like, oh, it's been 3 years, and then you want to quit. The time where you want to quit is usually the time where you start to blow up. I'm telling you, as soon as you quit, bro, you could have gotten way more traction if you just didn't quit. That's why, if you have a goal, you just need to focus on that goal. And whenever you feel like quitting, always think about that goal. Always remember why you started. Always. If you don't remember why you started, then you're just gonna fall off. If you don't remember why you started. I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to get followers. I wanted to make good content. I wanted people to watch it. I wanted to maybe inspire some people. And obviously, I wanted you to get I want to get profit from making videos, because I love making videos. So, and I want to do what I love for a living, So, I got a little off topic, but that I think life is about that too. Just doing things that you love to do. Don't try to. If you don't want to go to college, don't go to college. If you don't want to get a 9-to-5 for the rest of your life, don't get a 9-to-5 for the rest of your life. If you have potential, use that potential, okay? I had plenty of people tell me, you start a YouTube channel, you got a great personality for it. I was like, nah, I don't want to start a YouTube channel. And here I am now, starting it. I started it like a year ago, but I was a little bit, I was still a little bit hesitant. I was like, oh no, what are they gonna think about me? And I was like, at the end of the day, that doesn't really matter, because I'm still like doing what I want to do. I'm moving towards my goal every single day. Each video I make is one step closer to my goal. Each video I make is one step closer to a new viewer. Each video I make is one step closer to a new subscriber. So always do what you want to do. Don't let people get in your head and tell you, oh, you can't do it, oh, you can't make it, oh, you're never gonna be anything. Like, no, don't let them do that, Because as soon as you let them get inside your head, that's when you stop. You stopped a great opportunity because of someone else's opinion of you, and you don't want to do that. That's not like a good way to look at it, you know? If you have potential, you need to use that potential. If you have a voice, you need to use that voice. If you can freaking, I don't know, bro, if you can play basketball and you love playing basketball, try to get into the NBA, okay? If you can't get into the NBA, find something else you love to do. Maybe you like talking to people. Be a freaking dating coach, bro. Maybe you like inspiring people. Become a motivational speaker. Like, there's no rule book. There's no rule book when you trying to become successful. There's no rule book to it. The only rule is doing what you love and being good at what you do. Doing what you love and being good at it. Because when you love to do it, it's not gonna feel like a job. This doesn't feel like a job. Making YouTube videos does not feel like a job. It just feel like I'm just doing something that I enjoy. It feels like a hobby to me. So that's why I always say the real meaning of life is doing what you love, making memories, making experiences, and falling in love. Because when you die, you're not gonna have any of that. That's why you gotta live it. That's why you gotta live it up now while you can. Life's short. Life is very, very short. Life is just gonna snap in it, and one day you're gonna be dead. I know it sounds kind of sinister, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, that's just how life is. One day you're gonna wake up. One day you might not wake up. That's why you gotta live that's why every moment counts. That's why every experience counts. You always gotta live it up to the fullest. Always gotta live it up to the fullest, man. So that's the end of the video. But that's what I think the true meaning of life is. All right, bye.